What's up, you guys? Thanks for tuning in to another Spiritually.Ziya reading. So today we're going to be checking out what is shifting for the collective. When I was meditating on the energy, I was seeing the star card as well as a pink bow, like a pink hair bow. And a message that was coming through is like restored faith, like a period of restoration, okay? Restoring the feminine energy, more love, more connection, more community. And I just feel like a new perspective is coming in. There's like this balancing of the scales that's happening, the balancing of the masculine and the feminine energy that is happening, which is going to be very powerful for the collective. It's going to help us utilize all of our power and our energy that is within us to make some big power moves and to ultimately like shift into a new timeline, into a new paradigm. So that is fucking awesome. That is something that I was just picking up, just channeling into the energy and seeing what was shifting for us. And I keep hearing like extend the olive branch. You know, if there's somebody that you know is in need of some extra love and support and you have it, you give that to that person, because this is your fellow brother, your fellow sister. We are all one, okay? There's this interconnectedness between every single person and every single experience that we're all going through. What one person is feeling and going through, it is affecting us as a whole. So we need to make sure that we are extending the olive branch when we have the energy to do so, and making sure that we're taking care of one another, right? We need to soften our energy. We need to just help each other heal. It is a big, important part of our mission as a collective, okay? We're not just supposed to be every man for themselves. We are stronger together, right? There's power in numbers. So, let's see, what is shifting for the collective, spirit? What is shifting? Wow, we got the sun card coming out. I love that. Got the 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there's like this resolution. We're coming together. We're no longer going to be fighting with one another, trying to compete with one another, trying to put one another down. We are coming together. We're raising up. We're rising up, I should say. We're rising up as a unit. And I love this for all of us. This is going to bring some big change. Wow. And we got 3 out of 4 cards that came out are major arcanas. So we got the Sun card coming out. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have Strength, and we got the Hanged Man. So the Sun card is speaking of freedom, okay? Freedom from anything that has held us back in the past, anything that has kept us connected to these low vibrations. The sun comes in and it illuminates anything that was hidden in the shadows, and it helps us make peace with that. It helps us integrate, and it helps us form a new, more positive, optimistic perspective and outlook. And I just feel like we've been stuck in a time where we've just been battling with our shadows instead of working together with them and utilizing them to like take us to the next level and to access our full potential. Because there is so much potential that lies in the darkness. Everybody thinks darkness is like something that is deemed as negative or bad, but that's just what society wants you to think. Because when you are disconnected from your dark side, your shadow, you are working through only half of your power, right? Through only half of your potential. So we're coming together, we're helping each other kind of integrate, transmute, you know, in our own way through our own work. You know, we're not necessarily doing this for other people, but we're just doing this for ourselves, and this is helping others as well access this within themselves. And this 2 of Pentacles literally talks about balance, okay? Like, it is about accepting the good with the bad, the ups and the downs, okay? This comes in and it also helps us kind of reevaluate our priorities, where we've been putting our energy and our time. Things that are not serving us no more, we're able to look at that from a new perspective and see, like, what is it that we really want to be doing? What do we really want to be investing our time into? And the Strength card comes in to give us that courage, that bravery, that strength that we need to take that leap, okay, to trust. And I just feel like with this restored faith that's coming in, we're going to start to really believe in ourselves and know that we can do hard things, okay? We can do things that are challenging, and it's not going to kill us. It's not going to hurt us. If anything, we're going to learn, we're going to grow from it, you know? If anything, we're going to become more powerful in our own self. We're going to see what we're really capable of. And the Hangman is coming in to help us kind of take that pause so we can reevaluate and surrender anything that is no longer serving us, okay? The Hangman is that spiritual awakening. It is that higher call that we are all feeling, that bigger purpose that we're all feeling connected and drawn to. As to why all of this is even here for. It kind of does act as a little bit of a judgment for us all, so we can reevaluate our lessons, our past, our present, and our future, and see what is it that we can do or implement now to make the road easier ahead, you know? So it literally says sacrifice, release, pause, and new perspective. And I've been saying, like, there's this new perspective coming in. And the Sun card is that new perspective. It's a positive outlook. It's seeing the brighter side of everything. You know what I mean? Even the negative, more negative experience, I guess you could say. We're seeing it from a new lens. The sun is illuminating the beautiful parts of everything. So... And also, I feel like, you know, we've been raining for a long time, and the sun is coming in to give us that warmth that we need. And by raining, I mean like purging. We've been releasing for a long time. And the sun comes in to give us that warmth, that like nice warm hug to help us grow. And it brings the rainbow. And the rainbow is these miracles, this miraculous change that we're all going through, this transformation, right? So we're going to pull one last card to leave you guys off with. Get a little spirit guide message, or you can look at this as like a message from your higher self. If you guys hear Bluey in the background, it's because I turned it on for my daughter, so... Let's see. Can we get one final message, Spirit? Well, you got two. Let's see what's on the bottom. It says... Oh, let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears, or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply observe and choose to take aligned actions and choices. So choose to align yourself with the energies that you are wanting, and do not let your fear and doubts stand in the way of you taking action on those. Okay? I just heard this thing recently, and it said something about like where fear is present, it's because there's change, and it's actually a sign that you're on the right track. So we got make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. I love that. Because we've been talking about, you know, balancing and integrating and all of that through this whole reading. So we got make sure you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of those who don't value you. You need to know your worth even when others don't. You are not what other people think of you. So just focus on surrendering anything that is not aligned with your highest vibrational timeline and what that looks like and who you are in that timeline, what it feels like. Okay, it's time to surrender and start taking initiative and being intentional with the actions that we're taking toward, making that timeline a reality for us. So this is what I have for you guys. Hopefully this reading resonates. If it did, feel free to give me a like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell button so you don't miss when I upload, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Take care.